Hey everyone. First, I of course hope you're doing well through these complicated times, both pandemic and otherwise. That you're safe and optimistic through it all, however involved you may be. Now, as you can probably tell from this little display I've arranged, I have been a bit of an anime fan throughout my life, series and movies, but for this, focused on the former. And kind of potentially speaking into the void more than usual than like other recommendation, suggestion kind of videos. And that I'm wondering what you folks suggest for anime series to get into. And through stuff like Cowboy Bebop, Immortal Grand Prix, Hellsing Ultimate, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I enjoy quite a variety of genres and settings and so forth. And that's not even really covering everything. I also have shows like Space Dandy, Yuri on Ice, Fooly Cooly. So there's quite a bit for me to potentially enjoy. Sci-fi, fantasy, drama, comedy, potentially some like romantic or coming of age elements, potentially a degree of action on display. My main kind of limitations, I guess you could say, for one, I'd like it to be a pretty short series, maybe 50 something episodes at most. I know JoJo's sort of an exception, but at least it's distinguished by specific arcs and groups of characters, so it's sort of an anthology in that sense, even though it still connects. And well, I wouldn't necessarily say no to shows that are mainly available for streaming or just available on TV for the foreseeable future. I'd like it to either have a physical media release or plans to have one pretty soon. I am one for physical media, of course, for anime and plenty of other entertainment. So if it is on disc, that's extra good for my interest. That's not to say I don't have any ideas of what I'd like to check out, but my usual searching and stumbling upon titles is not necessarily the most informative method. So, and also, I forgot to mention earlier, but also enjoy Gurren Lagann, of course. So that's also among my collection. So yeah, maybe maybe this is kind of just going onto the channel as like a little time capsule that, hey, I talked about this at this time. But fingers crossed. I'd like to hear what some of you folks have to say, what you think would be up my alley. There's the potential to cover quite a bit of ground. And also dubs versus subs. I tend to watch English dubs. I know that's pretty taboo, but I don't really have anything against original Japanese tracks, so that isn't really a deal breaker either. Not a little consideration to state. I guess that's basically it. Hopefully this is enough of a description of what I'm curious about, what I hope some of you can help with, provide feedback, your input, what have you. So, like I said at the beginning, I hope you're doing well through these times. A mix of being careful and looking ahead. And until the next video, see you later, folks.